Welcome in, Libra. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. This is going to be your general weekly read here, Libra, in love for June 15th to the 22nd, give or take. Time is fluid though, so whenever you click on this reading, there might be a message for you. If nothing resonates today, definitely feel free to check out some of my older Libra readings and or another reader. Lots of wonderful readers out there. And as always, guys, general read, so keep that in mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have any Libra placements, and feel free to swap energies, cross watchers. If I'm talking to a cross watcher, sometimes energy can be definitely swapped around. So feel free to do that. But again, general read, so just keep that in mind. So right off the bat here, Libra, I did already pull your oracle cards. So I'm going to clarify live with tarot. But I definitely feel like, a situation has been escalating. I feel like this is possibly somebody that definitely maybe started out as a friendship. But I feel like, you've been under a fair amount of pressure here from this person. That's really what I'm getting, just from the energy off your cards. So I will go through your oracle cards now. So the first card that came out here from Wisdom of the Oracle is By the Book, card number 11. So as you can see in the card, there's three elephants. Sorry, guys. This is like reading number 9, I think, today. Number 8. Anyhow, I apologize. That being said, the elephants, they're like, following an order. So there's definitely, I feel like the person that you're dealing with in love here, Libra, they have an idea, a very set idea in their mind how things are supposed to play out with you. And I feel like for you, Libra, I feel like you're trying to be fair. You're a Libra, so again, I feel like you're doing your best here. I feel like to balance those things out. But I feel like this person, that you're dealing with in love definitely has an idea of how things are supposed to look, how they want them to look, so I feel like that person is definitely a lot more rigid, I feel, than you. Because, Libra is definitely a lot more balanced, or the good side of Libra is definitely somebody who's balanced. I feel like you're trying to be fair in this situation, but I feel like there is a part of you that is feeling a little bit frustrated with this person. But let's see what we get here in your tarot. All right, Spirit, tell me about this By the Book here, number 11 for Libra. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Cups coming out, 8 of Cups. So the person that you're dealing with here, Libra, definitely they have a lot of feelings for you. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to walk away. They want to spend time with you with that 3 of Cups. This person could definitely have some water in their chart because, all 3 of those cards that came out are, water energy, but it doesn't have to be. This person could be quite emotional here. I feel like this person wants you to apologize, I feel, to them for something, possibly because you walked away from them. So I feel like this person is trying to make a comeback here. So I feel like if you haven't heard from them, I feel like this is the type of person that is, reaching out to you, expressing their feelings for you. And again, I feel like they have an idea of in their mind how things are supposed to work. And I feel like for you, Libra, right now, I feel like there's a part of you that wants to be fair in this situation with this person. But I feel like, well, I guess we'll see how your feelings, let's see how your feelings come out here. But I feel like definitely you walked away from this situation because you're feeling overwhelmed possibly by this person. And again, just I feel like this person is, I want to say a little bit, I don't want to say, how am I going to phrase this? I feel like this person just really has a set idea on how things are supposed to work. And when things are not going their way, I feel like this person can be a little bit dramatic, I feel, and a little bit emotional. So I feel like, for you, just in general, being in the sign of Libra, I feel like, you might definitely find that overwhelming. And I feel like you're the type of person that wants to avoid conflict. Um, in this situation. So I feel like you're kind of trying to do your best here to navigate this. Because your Moonology card that came out was emotions are running high. So I definitely feel like the person that you're dealing with here, Libra, are kind of pushing your buttons, I want to say, a little bit. Tell me about emotions are running high here. Why is this card here in Libra's energy? Yeah, look at that. More water energy. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. And look at that. Back to back. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Interesting. Justice. All right. And there you are, Libra, showing up. So when you show up in your own reading, definitely I feel like you're in a strong position. I feel like, you do care about this person. We have a match here. The King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. But as you can see in these cards, they're not looking at each other. Like the Queen of Cups, she's focused on this big cup of love, and the King of Cups, he's like, he's looking in the opposite direction of her. So I feel like, that's kind of how things are right now. So I feel like there's definitely some space in between you and this person. And again, I feel like you're trying to find balance here, but it's definitely difficult. For some of you, you definitely might be in the midst of trying to walk away from a situation, and I feel like this person might be definitely emotionally kind of playing with you a bit, or making you feel guilty, I almost want to say, in some way, shape, or form, about you maybe not necessarily wanting to be in this relationship anymore. So let's move on to your next card here and see what comes out. This is the gratitude card. This is from Sacred Symbols. So Spirit is, kind of reminding you to be grateful for the things in your life. And let's see, why is this card here for Libra? So we have Six of Pentacles coming out. Again, I feel like you're doing your best here to be giving in the situation, to be patient. And I feel like, by giving, by being grateful for the things in your life and being giving, I feel like Spirit is going to reward you here with that Temperance card. Finding a good balance. And again, the Justice card is also balance, right? That is the card of fairness, I feel. So I feel like by you, showing gratitude and being giving, maybe being a little bit more giving here, Libra, in your energy, and letting this person know that you still want to, be friends or like work together, that you want to come together. So again, I feel like it's just like, whatever this difference is, I'm really picking up on like, there's some sort of separation between you and this person. Like you're just not necessarily on the same page, I feel, I want to say. So in your Hidden Hearts Oracle, the Pain card came out. It says apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. And then you also got healing. So that's a good sign here, Libra, releasing, purifying, cleansing. So let's see what we get on these two cards here. Tell me about the Pain and the Healing card here for Libra. Look at that. Can you make that up? Four of Swords coming out. Yeah. Definitely a lot of mental conflict. Like you wanting to avoid conflict at all costs here. And it might be because you are going through, other stuff in your life that this person might not be aware of. Yeah, look at that. Tower card coming out. All right, tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? All right, we have the Hierophant. Anything else? Yeah, so this is, you've kept this a secret, I feel, Libra. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're trying to heal from something else. So I feel like, whoever this new person is, and I feel it's maybe not new per se, but like somebody else that's, kind of waiting in the wings here for you, Libra. Again, I feel like either you or them have a certain idea of how, or perception of how things are supposed to look. And again, I feel like right now, possibly because you're like in the midst of healing here. And I feel like for a lot of you haven't necessarily shared that with this person. So I feel like for a lot of you, that might be what the divide is here, because just because you haven't communicated about what's going on here. So yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. So this is, a big, huge change. And I feel like right now you're just kind of taking a step back here. And again, I feel like, this person might be feeling a little bit hurt, I feel. And again, there's space between you here. So I'm going to ask actually about this Eight of Cups because it's really bugging me. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Yeah, external stuff. Tell me more. Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands. So I want to say Seven of Wands, and it wasn't Seven of Wands. Seven of. All right. So I feel like as much as you are attracted to this person, and there's definitely a lot of attraction here. We have the Ace of Wands, wanting a new passionate beginning. I feel like, choosing a new life, getting on that path of a new direction here for you, Libra. I feel like you definitely have a lot going on around you. I feel like there's a lot of people in your ear about this situation. And again, whatever this tower is for you here, Libra, so this is really like foundation crumbling kind of pain, and a lot of pain here because the pain card came out. So this is a big change, absolutely. And I feel like this has been a secret. You've kept this a secret from whoever this person is. But definitely, you are definitely up in your head here, thinking about this person. So what I want to say here, Libra, is if this isn't you and this is your person, just know your person actually is really thinking about you. I feel like this person does have a lot of feelings. I mean, Divine Match came out, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. So definitely a lot of emotion. And again, I just feel like, the space between you needs to, I feel like there's a lack of communication, if I'm being honest, especially about this situation. And again, I feel like one of you is not, whether that's you or your person here, Libra, somebody's definitely not opening up about, what's going on here behind the scenes. And I feel like you're really up in your head here, Libra. And again, I feel like you are thinking about this person. Um, you know, your person here is either thinking about, walking away from you because I feel like this person doesn't know necessarily how you feel about them. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. All right. So what actions is this person going to take towards Libra? Any actions? All right. So Queen of Swords. I feel like this person is going to be a little bit abrupt with you here, Libra. Wanting an apology. The Page of Pentacles just came flying out. Page of Swords. I feel like this is really the energy of like, okay, I told you before. Sorry guys, I don't mean to laugh. All right. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is really the energy here, Libra, of your person saying to you, listen, Libra, I told you before, like, I need clarity. I feel like you definitely owe me an apology here. I told you before that, like, we've had this conversation before about communication, and I feel like, you know how that makes me feel when I don't hear from you, is really what I'm getting here. So I feel like either this is you, Libra, doing this to your person, or your person doing this to you. But, I feel like what you've kept secret is like you have a lot going on, and I feel like this person is doing their best here to not take it personal, but they are taking it personal, is really what I'm getting at here. But I feel like this person has maybe said to you in the past, like, if you have stuff going on, you need to let me know, like, so I kind of like don't feel like you're ignoring me or not paying attention to me. So I feel like, again, communication here, I feel like is key in this situation. And again, I feel like it's almost like to the level of like almost like a misunderstanding, right? So it's kind of like if somebody is not being forthright, somebody's kind of hiding stuff and or not necessarily being upfront about what it is that they have going on behind the scenes, then somebody has the liberty of kind of assuming the worst, right? So I feel like in this situation, you and or your person here, Libra, somebody is assuming the worst, and that's not necessarily the case, is really what I'm saying, because I see feelings on both sides here, your feelings and your person's feelings. But I definitely feel like, it's hard not to take that personal, right? It's easy to make that assumption. I mean, most people, have a tendency to reach a conclusion that's, incorrect. But it's easier to think the worst than think the best, right? So just think about that for a minute. I mean, you just kind of go to the worst case scenario instead of the best case scenario, right? So that's really a change in perception. So I feel like maybe that's why this gratitude card is here as well, about changing, trying to look at the positive instead of the negative. And again, that's easy to say, but harder to do. I totally get that. So this is you or your person here. So again, take what resonates here, but definitely I feel like this person may have told you before in the past, like, you need to let me know what's going on so I don't assume the worst. So I'm definitely feel like, one person definitely might have a more anxious attachment style. And if you're unsure about what that means, feel free to look that up, because kind of looking at each person's attachment style definitely can help you um, just have a better understanding of each other, right? So, uh, anyway, from my experience, it's really helped a lot. If you can kind of pinpoint who's who on what end of the spectrum, right? Of that. So feel free to look into that. All right, so let's see here. If you're going to take any action towards this person. Is Libra going to take any action? So I feel like your person is going to communicate here. Yeah, the Hermit and the Page of Cups. Nine of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you're almost fearful now here, Libra, to reach out to this person. I feel like you're worried, I feel like you don't want to necessarily get blasted, you know, with this wounded nine, the wounded warrior here, Nine of Wands. I feel like you really do miss this person, though. You're thinking about them with that Page of Cups. So I feel like you're hoping this person reaches out to you, and I feel like they are going to, because again, I feel like it might not, I feel like you're like a little bit fearful here, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm going to get blasted if I like reach out to Libra here. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting here. So I feel like, what, this person has taken a step back here and they're thinking about it. But again, I feel like they're really kind of worried here with this Nine of Wands, what kind of response they're going to get. And if this person has been going through it here, the last thing they need is kind of like more drama, I want to say. So just be, I guess, cognizant of that, Libra, if I'm talking to you or your person here, if you do reach out. So I feel like, be kind. I mean, sometimes there's a lot going on underneath the surface, and I'm not making excuses for this person because I feel like communication is definitely lacking in this situation. with each other. Like I was saying, the King and the Queen of Cups, they're not looking at each other. So I feel like that is definitely been an issue in this relationship is communication, communicating how somebody is feeling. And again, I feel like it's easy to take that, as a slight, that I haven't heard from them. And now, this is kind of putting you, Libra, in this Nine of Wands, and being fearful because, maybe it's been a while since you reached out or contacted this person. So now, again, this whole situation could have been avoided by how, guys? By, not keeping secrets, by opening up, by, telling each other kind of where each other is at and being honest, right? So, this type of situation just kind of like snowballs, and then before you know it, things are a little bit out of control, and everybody's they're hurt, you're hurt, and it all could have been avoided. Why? Because somebody was holding back, not being forthright about where they're at, how they're feeling, what's going on. So again, communication, totally the key here in this situation, this relationship, I feel. So all right, yeah. So I feel like, moving forward, I feel like things are going to get a little better here because we have the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, but again, still holding back a bit on the bottom here. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pull, I got this new deck. I'm really loving it. It's kind of like Hidden Truth Oracle. So what does this person want to say to Libra? But anyway, I really like this deck. It's better than Hidden Truth Oracle, I find. So, but just the one thing to note here is that I do find that it picks up on both energies. So again, when you get these messages, just kind of feel like, okay, that's definitely not me, or it is me. All right, so the first card out is What Do You See in Me? Which is quite interesting, right? So this person, this could be your energy or theirs. So I guess just ask yourself if that message resonates or not. So I feel like, with that card coming out, it's definitely somebody has a little bit of insecurity for sure. So that also might be, at play here. Anything else for Libra? What this person wants to say to Libra? All right, it hurts so much. All right, I'm going to see if I can get one more. Anything else for Libra, Spirit? All right. I'm gonna, yeah, I just saw, will this pain ever stop? And I wish to be like you is on the bottom. So the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. And I wish I could be fully honest with you. So I was really picking up on this, in this energy. And again, communication about feelings. Again, the situation, if there's better communication here, I feel like that will definitely help. So, it's hard though, because, if you ask somebody and they're not willing to really open up, it makes the situation difficult. So, again, I just feel like being honest about the situation, what you're going through. And again, all of this misunderstanding could have been avoided, I feel. So, again, so that's my recommendation here. I definitely feel like your person is going to reach out to you here, Libra. Again, I feel like whoever that is reaching out, I guess just keep these, keep what I said in mind as far as, being demanding about an apology, or I'm not saying, pardon me, I'm not saying that yeah, this person gets a pass if they've, not been treating you properly. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is just, I guess, have some compassion, some understanding, and maybe not be quite so cutting, because I feel like, you wagging your finger at somebody, that just makes them feel worse on some level. I just feel like just be cognizant of the language that you use. So if you're sending a text message to this person, try and word it, I guess, in a way that's not quite so cutting and, waving of a finger. If you are going to reach out to kind of see what's going on with this person. Hopefully, this reading helped in some way, shape, or form. And again, I feel like communication is key here. So definitely feel like if you feel like you need to reach out to this person and send them a message, I'm just meaning like try to do it in a way that's not quite so um, mean or cutting, because I feel like with this type of person, that's just going to cause them to retreat even more. And I feel like that's not necessarily what you want here. So like just be wary of that. And again, I don't feel like you should like walk around on eggshells or anything like that, but just be, I guess, not quite so blaming or I guess upset about it, because I feel like this person is going through a lot. I just feel like they haven't told you. So again, I'm not excusing them for that, but I just feel that you now know that you can see that in the cards that came out for this person. And again, I'm not giving them a hall pass, but definitely, if they've withdrawn from you, I feel like, again, don't take it personal, because I feel like it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the situation. But again, they didn't communicate this to you. So again, I feel like, they should definitely be accountable for that. But I guess just be kind. So to me, the answer is always love. So uh, you can believe in that or you don't have to, but I just feel like, the answer always is love. So I feel like if you come towards somebody, and again, you're wanting some clarity or you want some, you know, answers, I feel like if you do it with the best intentions and with love in your heart, I feel like you just really can't go wrong there. But again, that's me, not you. So anywho, I'm gonna end your reading here. Sorry for all the rambling, but all right, Libra, I hope this message helped. If it did resonate, I'd love to hear from you. And as always, feel free to share this video with somebody you might find helpful, and or like or subscribe if you feel like it resonated. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.